Hey, welcome back. Now I'm sure you can already tell it's another review day. I'm gonna have a couple reviews because, well, I've spent just a little bit of money lately, so let's get right into it.
I'm Chris, and today we're gonna be talking about this computer. Let's do this real quick. Now this is gonna be an extremely fast review, a real quick review, obviously. And you know what, honestly, I don't know much about computers, so this might be the review for you, unless you're super technical. Then I'll go look at a different review because it still might be entertaining, but it's not going to be a review for you. This computer, I don't know anything about it other than what it does for me. And what I simply mean by that is, can I edit videos on this thing? And absolutely I can. I'm not using Adobe or anything like that. I'm using Filmora or Wondershare, whatever it's called. Really easy editor to use, and I can absolutely edit on this thing, no problems. Even using the trackpad, it's not an issue at all, like I thought it might be. So I'm really happy for the fact that I can edit on this thing, which was my main goal, and I can do anything I need to do on the internet with it, obviously. There's a few things I'm worried about, but nothing really too significant. Everything's all pretty much plastic in this thing, so the top here, there's a little bit of a give, so I'm a little worried that if you grabbed it too hard or too aggressively or something like that, you could potentially crack the screen, but I don't even know if that's an issue or not. And as far as the screen goes, they say it's HD 1080p, and for a screen this size, I don't think you really need anything more. I don't know if I'd want like 4K on this screen. You know, it's a small screen. What do I need? I'd rather have a TV that has 4K. So that really wasn't a concern for me. The web camera, I'm probably never going to use it. The keyboard itself, as long as you're not like smashing and mashing the keys, there's only a little bit of give in the middle. It's not really an issue at all. I do like the backlit keyboard. That is awesome. You can have it like, you know, stay off if you want or turn on when you press a key. But if you're typing anywhere in a dimly lit environment, you know, in your house while you're watching TV or something like that, having the backlit keyboard was kind of a must. It seems like it's something silly, but it was kind of a must for me. It has a big enough trackpad. I really haven't noticed any issues with it at all, and I'm not used to using these whatsoever. I'd rather have my mouse. So for me not to really complain about this, it's a huge plus. As far as the graphics card and the processor, I'll throw it up on the screen. I don't know that much about it other than the fact that it's a slightly older processor and stuff like that. It's not the newest out there, but you know what? I wanted something cheaper, but to where it would still allow me to do video editing, and I've edited a ton of videos on this thing and it hasn't slowed up at all. It's actually faster with the SSD hard drive. And that was another concern too. I could have gotten a different computer with a terabyte hard drive in there, but I wanted something that was fast, you know, they say snappier and all that stuff. And that was my main concern. I wasn't really going to be storing files on here. I'm just going to be editing, getting rid of the files once I'm done. So the SSD, definitely a lot faster, a lot snappier. Save times, really fast. Wi-Fi, I haven't plugged this thing into the Ethernet, but that was, I wanted an Ethernet port on here as well. So that was another concern. I wanted to have the option to go HDMI out or hook this to a monitor if I wanted to. 3 USB ports, I think, I don't know, I forget how many are USB 3 and stuff. It does come with a CD drive. That's a toss-up. I mean, 15 bucks or so, you could buy an external one. So all in all, I'm really happy with this computer. It was more on the cheaper side of things, but it wasn't too cheap, just because I was a little concerned about video editing. So I would say this is more mid-range, if anything. And in all honesty, it would definitely replace my desktop. My desktop is probably about 8 years old. So take that as you may. Compare the two. You can't really compare the two for the most part. The desktop is a lot slower, but there's probably some upgrades I could do it. And speaking of upgrades on this thing as well, which I really did not show because I did not open this thing up, but you can go ahead, throw another hard drive in here, and you can go ahead and upgrade the RAM on here too, which I'm probably going to do at some point just to make this run a little bit faster, a little bit better, have a little bit more storage. But honestly, right out of the box, right now, I'm not too concerned with that whatsoever. It's been doing everything I needed to do, and the battery life has been pretty good on it. I mean, it lasts a whole day with me video editing, everything like that, going through and check. It's lasted me quite. Actually, I can get a couple videos edited. I mean, like maybe 8 to 10 minute long videos, probably get 2 of them done in a day, and not have to worry about this thing dying on me. Now, most of the time, I'm going to be sitting at a desk with it plugged in, but I wanted to have the option to where if I was out and about and I was vlogging all day, that I can go ahead and edit, so I'm not trying to do that all the next day and then trying to shoot and edit another video the next day as well. So there was a couple concerns with this thing, and the biggest concern was, does it edit videos? And I haven't really had an issue whatsoever yet editing a video on it. Now you might have your own opinions on this thing depending on what you're doing with your specific applications, but for me, this was a solid buy. Whoa, wait a minute. I forgot to do one simple thing, and it's kind of, well, you know what? If you do want to buy this computer or you want to check it out further, go ahead, check the Amazon affiliate link in the description below. No extra cost to you or anything like that, but it does help support my channel, and I thank you for it, even if you don't buy anything. It still gives me the little bit of the benefit of a doubt that, well, I'm making a decent video here that piqued your interest on this particular product, well, being the computer. Anyways, I know I don't really do reviews aside from recently, but you know what, there's been a couple of products that, well, my wife and I have either received as a gift from her baby shower, or we bought ourselves, or, you know, that I might as well do a review on it and kind of practice doing reviews, especially something like this computer, where, well, it's actually been very beneficial for me. I've gotten a lot of work done on it, and it's allowed me to, well, get away from this creative space up here and spend a little bit more time with my family, if you could say that, if I'm on the computer editing down with them versus editing up here. But in any event, that laptop is actually speeding things up, which is great, just because it has a slightly faster, a lot faster SSD hard drive in it, even though it's like a quarter, well, no, actually I don't know what this computer even has, but it's a quarter of what you could have bought, but it doesn't matter because I didn't need that much storage, and I can always add more if I need more storage. But right now I'm pretty happy with this computer and the way it's set up. So in any event, I already said that, didn't I? Yeah. Did you like the new backdrop? I had to pull out my old photography backdrop. It's not, I wasn't really going to use it for doing video, but I kind of like the way it looks, like I said, until I can find that piece of fabric that I like, that velour fabric, in the color gray that I want. I'll find it at some point. Don't worry. Now, I know these vlogs have just been me talking a lot lately, but you know what? My back is getting better. I don't want to push it, especially with the cold weather coming in. I mean, we've had, it's like 20 degrees out right now. It snowed just a little bit today, but it definitely didn't stick. But you know what? It's going to be snowing pretty soon, and I'm going to have to somehow get out there and snow blow. I don't know how that's going to work out. That's for sure. So I'm trying to, well, let my back rest, let my back surgery actually do what it's supposed to do, let myself heal, so that I can get back to doing the things, well, vlogging and making videos and making things the way I want to. So I'm doing something slightly different, and with the holidays coming around, I might as well share some products that I find good. And like I said, in every video that I'm going to do a review in, everybody has their own opinions on various products, and something I like, this screen is bugging me. It's silly. I'm like a little kid, and it's like a shiny thing, and you can't help but not look at it. It just drives me nuts. Okay, so my point was, what was my point? No, yes, no. Okay, hold on. I'm losing my train of thought here. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I just got completely lost. You have the benefit of rewinding. I can't. And what is it even considered rewinding? It's scrubbing backwards. Whatever you want to call it, you can go 10 seconds back to find out what I was just talking about. Oh, I know. Okay, yes, here we go. Yes, I'm scattered at the moment. Bear with me. I'm not going to review something just because. I'm going to review it because I use it, I like it, and until I find a flaw with it or it breaks on me, and then I'll do an update, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know if I'm very picky where I spend my money. That is for sure. So I want to make sure I'm using stuff that, well, is actually going to work. So yes, there are going to be a couple more reviews coming along the way. A couple more photography related. I need another coffee. I have not shown coffee in this vlog in a while. Oh man, I want to get back to this is fun and everything up here, but it's kind of lonesome. I want to get back to actually going out and doing something and vlogging and putting that together. Anyways, I'm just rambling. We'll end this eventually. But I need a coffee is what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying. You know what? We're going to stop here unless I think of something else that I needed to tell you. So yeah, this vlog is over, and I'll see you on the next one. It really is over. I mean, I'm not joking. The only thing I was going to say was that there are more reviews coming, photography-related reviews, because I purchased something on eBay recently, and I just want to go over it because I'm still playing with it, but I mean, it's this. And this is like, completely overkill. And I want to do a proper review on it. I mean, this thing is massive. Just hold on, bear with me. If you compare it to the camera, this is massive. I mean, this is more for an actual like huge video camera, not my little cameras. But it just you'll see it soon enough. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not sure yet.